It's your girl Kendra, and we're vibing out with Big Marc Entertainment. Today we have Pat on.
What's going on?
What's going on? Okay, we trying to find out what's going on in Pat on life. I know you got a lot going on, but first, I want to see what's going on. Like, how did you come about being a rap artist?
Honestly, I've been writing music for forever.
Really?
Probably since like 11, 12. Around 17, I had a little incident with a team.
Okay.
I kind of gave a rap like for a minute. Come to Atlanta, one of my boys from job, he like, yo, you used to write a song? Because the way I was just saying certain lyrics, like, yo, we got to get you in the booth.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Probably a month later, I'm in the booth. First single done. He's like, yo, we're releasing this tomorrow. And that's how it started. Literally, not even 3 months ago, I wasn't doing nothing.
Really? So where you from?
I'm from Yonkers, New York.
New York in the house. Okay. I see the accent, so I'm hearing it real clearly. Okay. So what project you have coming out now?
Right now, I got Stunt out right now. That's a single I dropped probably about a month ago.
Okay.
2 weeks before that, I dropped another one called Red Lights. So back-to-back projects. Right now I'm working on my tape, hopefully by July. I got a deadline. July is it.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it comes out.
Okay.
I'm hoping I'm ready with it. And then I got another single that I'm about to drop probably in 2 or 3 weeks. It's called Amazing. Featuring my boy Tay Reed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So tell me a little bit about your childhood. Like what city you started out from and how you grew up.
I was born in Mount Vernon, but wasn't raised there. Don't know too much about it.
Okay.
Like, just know it's the next city over.
Okay.
Raised in Yonkers, raised in Harlem, back and forth between both cities. Yonkers is, growing up in Yonkers is like, it's like growing up in the world, but just confined to a corner of it. Like, It's big, but there's only a certain area that you really want to stay in, and that's where, unfortunately, all the bad stuff happens. So I got a bit of two good worlds in a sense: the bad world and the good world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who inspired you the most coming up?
Of course, you got it. The whole Locks, DMX. You feel me? Like, I see them out waking up, going to school, see them walking across the street or something like that. They was always in my city. Wow. Then of course I'm a big Biggie fan.
Okay.
Biggie and Kevin Gates.
Cool.
I'm gonna say those are the people that really influenced me.
So if you had to put someone on your album, who would it be?
Can I go dead and alive?
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna say Biggie.
Right.
I want Biggie. I want that storytelling, that flow, that wordplay. Like, if I could have that one more time, just hearing it live, I'll probably be set.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be my career in my eyes.
Right.
Like, working with an icon like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when you drop this new single, like, what's your next step?
My next step, for the 3 singles that's gonna be out, I'm gonna drop a video for each one of those.
Okay, cool.
And then I do got a joint venture tape with Tay Reed. To y'all, shout out 1000. After that is just my own personal tape. So within this year, at least 2 tapes.
Knowing that John Singleton passed in the last week, like, how was that an impact on you?
All right, John Singleton, where do I start? Like, he put on some of the greats, like, from hip hop. You got Ice Cube. He kind of brought Tyrese to a new light with Baby Boy. Right. Every movie he kind of put out or he touched in some way had some I can relate to. Like, I'm from the hood, so
right.
I've seen my peoples get shot and all of that. Like,
wow.
Just seeing that on a big screen and at a time where a lot of directors wasn't trying to push that envelope, made him special, made him big in the culture, because he's like, yo, I'm gonna put a light on what was really going on.
Right.
And then the fact that he kind of tried to open a lot of people's eyes by letting them know, like, yo, there's a lot going on that y'all really not paying attention to. The small details mean the biggest things in a sense. And
yes.
he put that out there for us to learn, like, and I don't think too many people valued him, honestly. Like
right.
That. And then I just found out that he was working with Nipsey on the whole Dr. Sebi joint.
Really?
Yeah, so
wow.
that kind of hit a little nerve, because as y'all know, Dr. Sebi from Honduras.
Okay.
My family from Honduras.
Wow.
So it's a little extra, like, for me, but you know, I'm going through the motions.
Right.
Like, as long as we don't lose Spike next, I'm good. I'm good.
Exactly. Real. So you know about the Nick Cannon supposed to be doing the Dr. Sebi. So what you think about that?
Nick Cannon, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not mad that he wants to control the helm in that situation,
Right.
but it's like I don't know what Nick Cannon gonna do with it. Like
Right.
I hope he finishes it the
Yeah.
way that Nipsey and he started it, but you never know with Nick. Like
Yeah.
that man's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius. So he gonna make it turn something. He gonna turn it into something big. Like I hope everybody go check that out for real.
Right, right. Was it anything else that you wanted to talk about as far as your upcoming career and as far as your
Honestly, I'm willing to work with everybody. Any artist that want to work, I'm doing features for free for like the first 2 or 3 years. Or
Okay.
whatever. I'm trying to show love to black ownership.
Right.
You feel me? So on my IG page, underscore Pat on. I'm sorry, underscore Pat underscore on underscore. You can catch me on there. I post a lot of different things on there. Right now, I'm working with Brooklyn Pack. It's a little. If you a 420 connoisseur, that's something you might want to get into. They got all different types of things, so I'm doing a collab with them and trying to put out my own line and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hopefully, it works in my favor and works for them too.
Okay.
Because they popping for real.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, what positive note would you tell someone who's as an upcoming artist? Like, what would you tell them?
Don't be scared.
Right.
Like that was one of my biggest things. I was just like, what if people don't like my music? What if people don't rock with me? But I noticed that the most shallow person has somebody he follows.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as I put up the content, there's gonna be people that want to hear the same thing I'm reciting or putting out there to the streets.
Okay.
I mean, as long as my music is touching somewhere, it don't even gotta blow. As long as somebody telling me like, yo, I like it.
Right.
I'm happy with that for real.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Tell me again when those dates drops for your next single.
Next single, I'm looking probably like May 21st.
May 21st.
That's what I'm looking to drop it at.
Mount Rushmore of hip hop.
My Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Biggie, Pac, Jay. Damn. I got 3 people in mind, and it's just I'm gonna have to give it to Wayne.
Okay.
Wayne, yeah. Those 4 is just like you can't take nothing from him like at all. Biggie a little bit just because his career it didn't match out for the length that it was supposed to. But in that little time he did, he put out some classics. So I gotta put him up there. Like,
Right. Okay.
Pac, we all know Pac. He has a slur of music still to this day. He could probably drop another 10 albums if he alive for real, like they say he is. But yeah, that's my top 4 right there.
Top 3 in the game today.
Top 3. I'm gonna try not to be biased. I'm trying not to be real biased. Damn. I'm gonna say Kevin Gates in my eyes, top 3.
Okay.
Cole. That third one gonna be a body. I might have to go Kendrick. On that one.
Okay, cool.
Like, I can't put them in no order because it's too difficult for me.
Right.
But 2 of them is spitters for real.
Right.
I come from lyrics, so you know you gotta have some type of bars in order for me to even listen to you for real. And then Kevin Gates, his stories, they resonate with me a lot personally.
Okay.
Like, so those are my top 3 right there.
Pat on. So I just want to ask you this question.
Right.
So are you in a relationship? Like, what's going on in your love life?
Nah, no relationship right now.
Okay.
Is there interest? Yeah, there's a few.
Okay.
It's just timing don't be right all the time.
Okay.
Y'all complicated. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Yeah, y'all complicated. I'm simple. Y'all want to argue. I ain't got time for that. Like I know this. Y'all want to argue. I'm just smile and laugh at you, and then y'all get more upset. So sometimes I guess what y'all call it, I'm being petty a lot.
Right.
So relationships right now ain't too much of a. It's not in my sight, but if somebody come along, I'm not gonna just shy away. Like if she's smart, beautiful, funny, and like you gotta be funny to me.
Okay.
If we can't laugh together, I don't even want to make money together. None of
Right.
that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
your most important thing right now is your music.
is my music.
Okay.
Yeah, just pretty much my music. And I am trying to do something for the kids as well.
Okay.
Like I got a big soft spot for kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who is your most influenced person in your life right now? Like the most person that's closest to you?
The person closest to me is my nephew,
Okay.
Taylor. He's 16, hard-headed little boy, but he a
Right.
Capricorn like me, so I kind of like I really define like I could really understand what he's going through and a lot of things that he got going on.
Right.
He's just a image of me, like as a kid.
All
Only
over
thing he
again.
just darker and a
Oh
little
wow.
uglier, like you feel me. But that's my man's though. That's my
Okay.
man's.
Cool.
I love
Cool.
him to death.
All right. So, what's the difference from New York and here? Like, what's the culture difference?
Hospitality.
Wow.
I'm gonna say for the first 2 years that I was down here, I
Okay.
had a neighbor across the street that used to always wave at me in the morning,
Mhm.
and I never noticed it. Like she just thought I was being rude, so she talked to my sister like, "Your brother, what is wrong with him?" She's like, "You just gotta go up to him." So
Right.
the next morning, she said hello, called my name. I'm saying, "What's going on?" She's like, "Why you never say hello?" I'm not used to that. Like in
Wow.
New York, if I walk past you and I bump into you, yo, move out the way and just keep it pushing. Like, you don't
Really?
really get too much good mornings or good afternoons out there. Everybody on the move.
Right.
Another culture shock, I ain't gonna lie, it was the music.
Okay.
Now, I was a little more in tune with it because I was listening to Slim Duncan heavy, R.I.P. Slim, for real. I was a big Slim fan, and then of course you had your Max B's, your Chinks Drugs. These are people that harmonize on their music anyways.
Right.
So the music itself and what people call mumble rap,
Mhm.
I don't look at it as mumble rap. That's all harmonizing. That's all melodies right there. So I was in tune with that from the beginning.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna front. That's probably what made it easy for me to transition down here. Just the music itself.
Wow.
For real.
Okay. Cool. So, what you think about Farrakhan being banned from social media?
I don't like it at all because it's taken away from his freedom of speech.
Okay.
I'm a real firm believer in if you have something on your mind, speak it.
Right.
I'm that way. I don't care if it hurts somebody's feelings or not. What I would suggest is you just learn how to talk to people. Like
Okay.
you can say what you want, in any manner. Just make sure it's respectful. And for them to ban him because he's giving the views that people need to hear, I think it's kind of foul.
Right.
That right there is just, I feel like they trying to take down another black man in his own outlet again. It's just, Farrakhan means so much to the culture, so much to our people. I don't see why they would even look at him as a threat like that. You feel me? If he was a threat, he would have made something happen a long time ago. He's
right.
been doing this since before I was born.
Right.
And then he just showed love to our people. Like he was at Nipsey's funeral. Like he was at his wake. He was at Staples Center. He spoke volume there.
Right.
So for them to kind of put that strain on him, I'm mad at it. But at the same time, they ain't gonna be able to keep it down because I could
Right.
go on Instagram right now and repost something
He
from
said,
YouTube
yeah.
that he said. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we can kind of keep it alive. We
Right.
just got to make sure we do our job and put that content out there for everyone else.
Right.
So that's what I feel about Khan.
So when Nipsey passed away, like, how did it impact you?
It hurt me because I'm a businessman.
Right.
Money makes me aroused.
Right. Right.
So Nipsey was a different type of monster.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you get all these artists that put their music out first and then revolve everything else around music kind of puts a strain on it. That's how everybody came up in a sense.
Right.
Nipsey took all his business ventures and then made his music his priority. He found a different way of winning.
Right.
He became an entrepreneur first because he knew the music was going to speak for itself when the time came. And unfortunately, what happened to him, that hurt everybody. Like, it hurt me more because I'm a Biggie fan, but I was 6 years old when that happened.
Right.
I'm 28 now. Like, I listened to this man.
Yeah.
So for them to take him from us, it was foul and unfair for real.
How do you feel about how social media brought him to light more so when he passed versus when he was here?
They should have did it more. They should have
Right.
did it more when he was here. You gotta give the flowers to the kings and the legends early. Like
Exactly.
you can't wait till somebody's death to highlight everything they did in their career. Like that's been every entertainer that has passed.
Right.
When Michael Jackson passed, even though before he passed he was big, he just blew up even after that. Like I didn't know that you could reach another limit.
Level, right.
and it showed us like there's certain people we gotta take Jay-Z's of the world, the Eminems of the world, the Nas of the world, even Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne probably 35, 37, something like that. You still gotta treat that man like a legend because he's been doing it for so long. We just gotta give them flowers early when they can still smell them.
As far as in New York, who's the king of hip hop?
Man, it's hard to pick. But if I had to go based on history, hip hop alone, you gotta give it to DMX. And the only reason I say that, that's the only artist to put out 2 albums in 1 year and go platinum. He's the only other artist to sell out all 7 continents. Like,
Really?
you feel me? So it's hard to kind of narrow it down, but that's who I pick.
Okay.
And it's not just because I'm from Yonkers. There's no bias. It's just who's done something like that.
Right.
Like, but you still got other artists like Nas. Nas could be considered a king as well. Hove, that man right there, he's taking hip hop to a whole nother plateau where music isn't just hip hop no more. He has business ventures. Tidal is music. It's not like he's putting out anything, but Tidal gives people a stream to just listen to music.
Right.
That's bringing money to the culture. I'm gonna be honest, like me, I was one of those Apple Music fiends, and then I thought about it, like, this man is doing a lot for us. I just became a Jay-Z fan. Like, I've been listening to him my whole life, but you got that fine line between Nas and Jay-Z. I was on the Nas side.
What made you go into Jay-Z?
Just Jay different with this money talk. Like, just that money talk is different. Like, he showed us that, like, you can branch out and still be a powerful being in everything else. Art, like, he's a powerful being. Like, he could drop something today and it's gonna touch everything else he does. You feel me?
Right.
So Jay is definitely one of those kings as well. Like, for real, for real.
Pat on, is there anything else that you want to speak on?
Yeah, a couple of people that I'm working with. I'm working with the Brooklyn Pack.
Okay.
That's a company for 420 connoisseurs. They're gonna sell your essentials, your grinders, your lighters. If you travel with some bud and you need somewhere to put it, they got something for you. You know what I mean? And people ain't gonna attract nothing with the smell. Like, it's real. It's dope. It's dope. Kim, Miss Kim Byron, she's the one actually controlling. She's black owned, 100% hers, no one else's.
Okay.
And then of course my team, 1000, the family, they actually got a clothing line as well. 1000 Clothing. You can hit them up on IG. You could go through my IG and a few other people's, and I could definitely give you that. If you don't mind, there's one more thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
It's actually from my city, Yonkers. We've been going through some tough times. In the past 2 weeks, so many deaths. We really need to cut it out, man. Like, these are young lives we grew up with. These are people we know. These are people that personally I have a story with. If you from Yonkers, you know everybody. It's a big place, but it's a small heart, if that makes sense. We just got to take care of each other for real. Like, I keep you in my prayers every day. I just need y'all to do it for yourselves, for real, for real. And that's just it. I'm done with that.
Well, I pray for your city as well.
Thank you.
And I hope like everything come together as one. We all need that in the community.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, for real.
Right. So it's your girl Kendra, and we're vibing out with Big Marc Entertainment. And today we have Pat Owens.
Yeah. Shout out to BME, man. For real. Thank you. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy 1000 Pat on, man. I'm here with BME, Big Marc Entertainment. They showed your boy a lot of love, and I'm showing the love right back. Please stay in tune, subscribe, do whatever y'all can to keep this going, for real. I'm out.
this was the plot.